Moving on, a few more things from the head to the outside. I want to talk about getting the chicken wings, and I want to talk about getting the trap arm guts. And anytime you get to either of those positions, you're going to have, you know, if I have a trap arm gut with one arm, I'm going to have a great freestyle cheap tilt or a collegiate style cheap tilt. And if I have a wing, you know, either way, post a far shoulder, run over it. And I know I did a bar arm series there that, you know, you can get into more detail if you have that, of how to finish those. But, you know, this stuff is, it all makes sense. It all makes sense from you know, both styles. And, you know, I guess that's why we wanted to put this video together, because there is that misconception that I talked about earlier. All right? Back in the Gable era, Gable used to run arm bars. You know, the old arm bar, people are starting to relate it to Brent Metcalf now, is coming in here, this type of stuff. Gable, you know, ripped the Bulgarians' arms out of sockets here, and, you know, he turned a lot of guys, and that's all it is. Just keep coming through, keep coming through, keep coming through. That's all it is. That's 2 points. He's coming through. He's coming up. Snap him down. Going around behind him. There's my go behind after a 2. Into you know, it's endless. It's endless. And that's what we love about wrestling. You just got to get that mind. It's not chunks. It's not a chunk to a takedown or a motion to a setup, hold. Oh, now I'm going to move him, and then it's not how it works. That's why we have trouble. That's why your guys struggle. Hands are high, and they're choking a guy. They're holding him. They're holding him. All you're doing is you're choking your scoring potential there. So just moving on, we're going to get into a head of the outside, go double or high crotch here, boom, boom, whatever. I put him down. I came up to the waist. I'm catching him. Look at my shoulder. I've caught him. He's coming down. He's turning down. Coming right into that. See how I extend? It's turn head toward right there. Turn down. I'm extending. Head, shoulder, head, push forward, push down. See that? Driving over that. Right there. There's my lock. I like to go toward the free side. Now I can hold. So I took him for 2. Hold him for 1. I can come back, take him again. I can cheap tilt him, or if he's really, get that hand out. The other one. Yeah, right there. I can't take him toward the trap side. Then I can get him 2 more. Come back and hold, and that should be the period. Take down 1. Exposure for 2 is 3. 2 more after the hold is 5. Or 3, 4, 5, 6 with the hold again. So that would be the period. Collegiately, coming in, driving, I catch. He's driving down. He's turned down. Hip down, hip down. Coming, look at the head. Feel that head there, Pablo? Yep. Head's driving down. Catching this. Now watch the cheap tilt come. Driving the elbow to the body. Right there. Not locked hands. It's turned so they can see that I'm legal here. Hands aren't locked. Hands aren't locked. Elbow, hand, elevate. Crawl up, dig that foot up underneath there. Right here. Tough position. All from a trap arm type situation. See how I got that arm trapped? I don't have to be locked. A lot of times, maybe we think that trap arm gut, oh, that's a freestyle move. You have to have your hands locked. Trapped arm tilt. What about a trapped arm tilt? That's a lot better than just one waist and half rear-ended, kind of have his arm halfway hooked, halfway power. I want that thing trapped down to the side. Like I said, you drive that elbow down to the side there. Coming in there, hitting, putting him down. I missed it. He turned down and he slipped off. Starting to come up, catching that, driving, deep waist, driving him down. Come back up. He was coming up. Even if he's coming up right, I'm driving down into him right there. Wrist deep, not hand deep. Wrist deep. Driving him down. I'm going to turn this hip down to the mat. And that's where I start getting that wing. He's going to turn down. The more he turns down, the more it opens up. I get my base. I get my feet set. Head up, back straight, hips underneath. Cheap tilt, collegiate. Collegiate to a pin. Collegiate to a pin. We've been there. We've been there.